I'll be doing some exercises that are good for the posture. So for these ones, I'm going to be using bands, the long TheraBand, the mini band, and also a foam roller. If you have them, that's great. And if you don't, still don't worry, you can do them without as well. But if you have them, it will be even better. Okay, so it's going to be another short video. I'm going to start with the foam roller. So if you have one, you're going to lie on your foam roller, having all of your spine on the foam roller. Some people hate it, but I love this. You're gonna have your head supported by the foam roller as well, and make sure that you're kind of lying evenly, so find your place on it, and you want to have the neutral, natural curves of your spine. Your feet are on the floor, maybe a little bit more than hip distance apart. Once you find a good place, you're going to bring the arms up towards the ceiling. So here we're going to move the arms, opening the shoulders, so going into shoulder mobility. What I want you to think about is when we're moving the arms, usually the rib cage starts flaring and then the lower spine starts arching. We want to avoid those two. You want to keep your neutral lower back and you want to keep the ribs down. So we call this rib to hip connection. So when you start feeling that happening, try to bring your ribs down. And usually this happens because when we move here, shoulders are tight, or the lats, this area, so they're tight and you want to compensate for it. So try not to go full range necessarily, try to keep the stabilization here, and then once you're good, then you can start going into further range. Of course we want to have range. Inhale, bring the arms down. Up, and from here, inhale, arms ahead of you. This is the bit. Exhale, either bring the arms all the way towards the ceiling or further down, which I prefer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them down. So as I go back, my rib cage wants to flare, and I need to work on stabilizing it actively, connecting to my core with this movement and with my breath. Inhale. And all of these I would do at least 10 times. I'm going to do less reps for the sake of time, but otherwise stick to 10 if you can. Now on our next one, inhale, arms up, and see where you can go without moving a rib cage. And then exhale, bring the arms down, and we're going to go into circles. Inhale, circle around. Exhale, press down. Let's do 2 more this direction, and then we're going to change it. So you're trying to keep everything else stable and just moving your shoulders here. Inhale, we go back. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale and exhale. 2 more like this. Inhale, exhale, circle the arms and bring them up and see if you can make them bigger and bigger. And now from here, we're going to stop when the arms are above the head, palms are facing forward towards your feet. And on the exhale, I'm going to bend my arms and squeeze my shoulder blades. So it's like I'm hugging the foam roller with my shoulder blades. You're not seeing anything, but I'm actively trying to squeeze. But what I'm trying to avoid is doing this. So I just want to isolate my shoulder blades and squeeze with the shoulder blades. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, press them down. Let's do 2 more this way. Exhale, squeeze them down. This feels really nice. On the floor, you may not get the same juicy feeling, but it's still good. Now stay here and rotate your arms so that your forearms are parallel to the floor. Keeping that and keeping your rib cage down, lengthen your arms parallel to the floor. Bend the arms, rotate 90 degrees, and then all the way up towards the ceiling. We pull the arms again, rotate down, and lengthen. Bend the arms. 90 degrees all the way back up. Let's do 2 more. Chicken wings, these are called. Or maybe wipers, actually. And let's do 1 more. Now from here, I think this is the chicken wings. Let's stay here, bend the arms and lengthen. So my forearms, my arms are parallel to the floor. I want to stay on the same plane without dropping my arms. Let's do 1 more. And then from here, I'm going to bring my arms back up ahead of me, turn my palms into each other, get a little bend in the arms, tiny bend. So this is the same exercise as flies. You're going to open the arms on the inhale, squeeze the foam roller, exhale, bring the arms back. I like to use small weights here. The reason it's small weights is when I'm working on my posture. If I want to work on my muscles, chest muscles, I would like to use bigger weights. So decide what you're aiming for, but for the purpose of posture, I would stick either to no weights or smaller weights. I would do at least 10 of these, and then you open the arms and stay here and just squeeze the foam roller and see if you can feel your shoulder blades and isolate them. and then release that movement and bring the arms up and bring them down. If you have the foam roller, push it away and come to a seated position. Now, if you're comfortable in a cross-legged position, stay here. If not, you can bring your legs in front of you, or you can be on your knees, or you can put a block underneath you so it allows you to sit further and high up. So once you're here, relax your legs down. You're on your sit bones evenly. If you don't have the feeling just yet, first straighten your spine, and then we go into a little circle, pushing the weight on one hip bone, then the other, feeling the difference, and then we go back to the other side. And then once you felt both, come back to the middle and press evenly on both of them. Relax the legs one more time. Keep up your spine, rib cage down, neck long. Imagine I'm pulling you from the crown of your head, so you're tall, shoulders are down. Now from here, bring your arms in front of you. We're gonna go into bow and arrow, which you can also do on the floor, lying down on your side. Today, we're gonna do them sitting. Now, your hands are together, palms together. Inhale, slide your hand on your arm and start rotating on the exhale. When I say rotating, I mean the sternum, your thoracic spine, your head, neck. You're looking to your hands, and then straight arm comes back. I'm gonna stay on the same side. Inhale. A lot of the time I see people just moving their arm or just moving their head. What I'm looking for is actually this bit. That's what we're trying to do. It's not really an arm exercise, nor is it a head exercise or neck. We want to rotate our upper spine. It's a really nice one. Let's do one last one here, and then we go to the other side. Breathe in, slide the hand, exhale, rotate. Inhale, bring it back. You may feel that one side is tighter than the other one. Totally normal. Let's do two more. And we have one more from here. Inhale, exhale. See if you're getting a little bit more space each time. And we're gonna go to the other side now for circles. Inhale, exhale, circle, and bring it back. And we go for two. We go for three. And just one more here. Last one. And then we're gonna go to the other side. Inhale, exhale. One. We go for two. And three. Last one. And four. Okay, now the next one, I'm gonna use my band. So TheraBand, if you have one, it would be amazing. If you don't have it, don't worry, just work with your arms. We're gonna go into dumbwaiter and extension. If you have the band, you're gonna bring it behind the bra line. So feel that the band is snug on your body. You don't want it too tight, but not too slack either. So I'm holding it with my forearms 90 degrees to the floor. Imagine dumbwaiter, the name comes from carrying plates. So imagine that you're carrying plates on your hands. You don't want to drop anything. You don't want to move with your wrist. The arm moves as one unit as a whole. From here, you're going to rotate your arms, keeping them parallel to the floor, and notice that my elbows are actually on the side of the body. They're not opening. If you have the flexibility and the range, please go with this version and lengthen the arms as much as you can, squeezing those shoulder blades. It feels amazing. Bend the arms and come back in. So I would do as many of these as you can, really. They're really, really nice. With the band, it's even juicier, but you don't have to have the band for this. You can also use little weights in your palms, in your hands, for this exercise, okay? So we're gonna do two more. Rotate. Standing tall the whole time, squeezing those shoulder blades. This is the bit I start squeezing my shoulder blades and then come back in. So you start with the rotation and further squeeze. Now you stay here and we do little pulses, but these are slow pulses. It's like bend and press, bend and press. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades and look for length in the body, in the spine. And now you're gonna hold here, keep on breathing and hold. Squeeze those shoulder blades, rib cage down, spine is long. Think about the posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. From here, we're gonna hold the band again. If you don't have it, just bring your arms up. Again, not too tight, not too slack. Get tall on the inhale, exhale to one side, inhale back, exhale to the other side. Holding a band or holding the arms up, you actually get less range here. And exhale one more time on each side. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale, come back. And exhale to the other side. and bring it back and release it down. Bring the arms into 90 degrees. From here, you can open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades and bring it back in. We're still working on shoulder mobility here, opening the chest. So again, think about your posture, that's what we're doing. There's that peg on your shoulder blades. Each time you go back, it's squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can do these with little weights again, if you want to. And then you open up. Now we can do little pulses. And we're gonna take it to full range all the way up, keeping the rib cage down. Mine wants to flare. I'm trying to keep it in. Keep the spine long. Move slowly, like you have weights in your hands. So it's that slow, conscious movement that works the back. Otherwise, I can just move my arms and not get any feeling at all. So exhale, pull down, inhale. This is the same thing that we've done on the foam roller, lying down. It's exactly the same movement, but it just feels slightly different. Okay, from here, we pull down, squeeze the shoulder blades and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And if you have a mini band, this is another really good one. You're gonna hold the mini band on both sides and you're gonna pull the arms all the way down and up. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades here. If you don't have the band, just move with your hands. But if you have the TheraBand, you can do the same thing. Pulling one side or pulling both sides. We're gonna do both. So I would do 10 with both arms and then 10 with one arm at a time. So I'm gonna show you with the mini band, use whatever you have, squeezing the shoulder blades. So the way this looks from the back is I'm trying to isolate my shoulder blades, squeezing them together and lengthening my arms. So this is not easy at all. Exhale, pull, inhale back. You do 10 of these and then you pull one side. I'm providing resistance with my other arm. It's not allowing the band to move, so my right arm has to work. And then you go to the other side, 8 or 10 on each side. And let's do one last one. I don't think I've done even numbers, but you know what you're doing. And then from here, I come back. Sorry for that view. And now we're gonna go into another movement here, holding the band with your left hand on your waist. Right hand is, palm is up. My arm is in line with my right leg. So right arm in line with the right leg. From here, get tall, breathe in, exhale, press out. Inhale back. Again, I'm trying to stay as tall with my spine as I can. I'm gonna do 2 more. I would do 10 of these. And then little pulses, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's go to the other side, same thing. This time my left arm is in line with my left leg. Press out on the exhale. Exhale, press. 3 more. Last 3. Last 2 pulses coming up. 1 more, and from here we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, now using the band, TheraBand if you have. If you don't, you can also use little weights or nothing. Now I'm gonna hold the band behind me and hold it with both hands. My arms are gonna be shoulder distance. You can either stand tall and do these, or if you wanna add a little bit of glutes into this, why not? You come to a squat, okay? When you're in your squat, your tailbone is long, rib cage in, tummy in, spine is nice and long. Okay, from here, you hold the arms, inhale, exhale, press. So what I'm doing is, again, squeezing the shoulder blades. So exhale, press, squeeze the shoulder blades. And I will do 10 of these again. And if you also like, you can add a little pulse. I'm also now starting to pull the band apart. So not just pressing my arms back, but also opening the band each time. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2 pulses coming up. 1 more, stay here, just pulse the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeezing the shoulder blades the whole time. Hold here, press the band out, press it out. All I'm feeling right now is my shoulder blades squeezing into each other. So actively work on that. Pull your shoulders away from you, away from the ears, and avoid any rounding. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1 more and release. Okay, if you have the band, another amazing one. Stand tall, inhale, arms up, exhale, straight arms, bring it behind you. Inhale, exhale, down, shoulder dislocation. If you have a broom or a stick, it's even better to use that because it's actually harder. Inhale, arms up, exhale, behind you. So watch that your arms are straight here. A lot of the times people get stuck at some point. Some days I get stuck as well, but you don't want to bend your arms. Instead of that, move your hands further away to make it harder, so easier, and to make it harder, bring your hands closer to each other, okay? And if it's stuck at some point, you don't need to get full range. You just find where you're stuck. Just breathe there. See if that allows you to move a bit more, or if you're feeling pain, discomfort, that means this is it. You don't need to go that far. You just come back. You go up to that point and you come back, okay? If this is your range, you stop here and you come back. But ideally, you want to have full range in the absence of any injuries, okay? All the way up and down. I would do this probably more than 10 times just because it's such a good one. Okay, and let's do one last one. The next exercise is one that will work with the band. So if you're here, you're gonna hold the band from top with the right hand and from the bottom with the left, standing nice and tall. My left hand is not gonna move, just my right arm. I'm gonna press it up and down. Exhale, press and down. Watch the rib cage here, nothing else moves. And we would do this 10 times. I'm gonna do 3 more. I believe it's going to be 8 at that point. 1 more, and then now we're going to the bottom arm only. Bottom arm, pull it down 2, let's do 8. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. 1 more, and 8. Now let's combine, this is the best one. Exhale, press both arms. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, in. I'm going to do 5 only. Last 2 here. I would do 10, and we go to the other side. So holding the band with the left arm up and right arm down. It's a challenge to find the band. Once you find it, hold your right arm steady and inhale the top left arm. Exhale, press up. Exhale, press up. 3. We go for 4 and 5. Almost there. 6, 7, and 8. Let's go with the bottom arm. 1 and 2. Lengthen. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. That's a bit of entertainment for you. 7 and 8. Now let's go with both arms. So think about length here. This is an amazing one. I feel my spine lengthening as I press my arms out. Keep the ribcage down, and we got one last one, and release, and this is it. So hopefully once you do all of these, you feel open in your shoulders, in your chest, on your back, and stronger in your back muscles, which will all allow you for a good posture. Okay, bye.